Hi, my name is Megan Mather, and I am so looking forward to joining the occupational therapy program at MUSC for the class of 2029, and am immensely grateful for the opportunity to apply for Project Sparkle. As much as I wish it was, my life has been anything but the ordinary. As a freshman at the University of Kentucky when COVID hit, most of my life changed after that. I had to learn how to transition from being a college freshman in the dorm, living with all my friends, to going back home and living with my mom and feeling like high school all over again. By shifting college to online, I actually gained the insight that I am a better student when I am in a more controlled environment. I grew in my maturity and learned how to manage my time so much better in a more appropriate manner. These attributes will help enhance my learning at MUSC, especially with the hybrid program and being able to cultivate my own schedule in a way. Through COVID, I had to learn what mattered to me and how to incorporate those aspects into my daily routine. As a future occupational therapist, I want to give all of myself to the clients that I see, while also giving myself time mentally to become the best version of me. One of the main reasons that Project Sparkle interests me so much is because the field I am leaning towards right now is working with children with autism and intellectual disabilities. In the summer of 2020 and 2021, I worked at a summer camp for kids with autism spectrum disorder. They were ages 7 to 8, and this opportunity opened my mind so much. I didn't really realize how many people had given up on them because they were like, oh, they just like can't do that. But I think that I want to be a voice for the children to get the support that they deserve. So by saying this, early intervention is a fundamental way to promote developmental milestones. I would like to be able to encourage families to notice challenges and take action to support their child from a young age. As a nanny to 2 young boys, I take the time each day to participate in play, activities of daily living, and sensory integration. It has been so wonderful to see these boys grow as they just live their everyday life. The small impact that I have on them, I feel like, is just like so amazing to me, but also to the parents and to the children. In the past 6 years, I have struggled with an eating disorder. Throughout my life, I never thought mental illness would be something that would surface as a 20-year-old. I have learned so much about my character as a person through this experience. Each time that I struggle and have to take the time to heal, I come back to the idea of having a future that leaves me feeling fulfilled. As an occupational therapist, I think that this career just speaks to me in a way, and just like working with children leaves me feeling so great, and just that I actually have an impact on something instead of just going to a job and sitting at a desk all day and not really interacting with many people. While this has been the hardest thing I've ever faced, there's also been so many positives that have come out of it. I've met so many friends. I just have so much support in my life, and the challenges that I face teach me every single day that I am capable of more than I give myself credit for, and that it is always important to celebrate the small wins. Motivation is one of the most difficult aspects of recovery, and I have to continue to remind myself every day that I am fighting for more life, and that's what I want to be able to speak into the kids that I work with. As I said before, time management is something that is at the forefront of my mind, and I believe that this trait will help me be able to address the coursework and also Project Sparkle. I'm passionate about positively impacting the children from an early age, and I think that my dedication to this will be able to drive the change that we need to have in this world, and that Project Sparkle will help me to incorporate my education with that passion that I have in the early intervention. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and I look forward to hearing more about Project Sparkle. Thank you.